Welcome to my video, students. In this video, I will explain about electronegativity, which is the last physical property that we are going to deal with in this chapter. You would learn about the various factors affecting electronegativity, how it varies in the periodic table, and how it helps in predicting the metallic and non-metallic properties of elements. Now, how do you define electronegativity? It is defined as the ability, it is the ability of an atom in a chemical compound or molecule to attract the shared pair of electrons towards itself. So this is the definition of electronegativity. It is the ability of an atom to attract the shared pair of electrons towards itself. Now how to identify whether the atom of an element is highly electronegative? Greater the effective nuclear charge of an element, greater is its electronegativity. Generally, smaller atoms carry greater effective nuclear charge. Thus, smaller atoms with nearly filled shells of electrons are found to be highly electronegative. It is not a measurable quantity, but it provides a means to predict the nature of force that holds a pair of atoms together. A number of numerical scales of electronegativity of elements have been developed. Example, Pauling scale, Mulligan-Jaffe scale, Allred-Rokov scale. Of these scales, the scale which is widely used to compare the electronegativities of elements is the Pauling scale. Pauling scale was developed by Linus Pauling, who is an American scientist. In the year 1922, Linus Pauling assigned a value of 4 to fluorine. Of all the elements in the periodic table, fluorine is considered to have the greatest ability to attract the shared pair of electrons towards itself. That is, fluorine is the most electronegative element. Electronegativity of all other elements in the periodic table fall below this value. Oxygen is the second most electronegative element, having a value of 3.5 on Pauling scale. Cesium is the least electronegative element. Note that the electronegativity of any given element is not a constant. The value of electronegativity varies depending on the element to which it is bonded. Now, let's look at how electronegativity varies along a period. Electronegativity increases as we move from left to right in a period. The reason for this is that as we move from left to right in a period, the nuclear charge increases. As a result, atomic radius decreases. Hence, electronegativity increases as we move from left to right in a period. Note that in each period, halogens show the highest electronegativity. Variation of electronegativity along a group. Electronegativity in general decreases as we move from top to bottom of a group. This is because there is an increase in the atomic radius as we go down a group. With increase in atomic radius, there is an increase in the screening effect due to inertial electrons also when we go down a group. Hence, electronegativity decreases as we move from top to bottom in a group. Prediction of metallic and non-metallic character of elements. Non-metallic elements have strong tendency to gain electrons. Therefore, electronegativity can be directly related to non-metallic properties of elements. We can also say that electronegativity is inversely related to metallic properties of elements. We know that electronegativity increases as we move from left to right in a period. Since electronegativity is directly related to non-metallic properties of elements, we can now say that there is an increase in the non-metallic properties of elements across a period. This means elements show greater tendency to attract or gain electrons as we move from left to right in a period. Similarly, the decrease in electronegativity down a group is accompanied by a decrease in the non-metallic properties or an increase in metallic properties of elements. So, what do you understand, students? On moving from left to right of the periodic table, we can see that the non-metallic properties of elements increase. On moving down a group, the non-metallic properties of elements decrease. Okay, if you talk in terms of metallic character, as we move from left to right of the periodic table, the metallic properties of elements tend to decrease, and on moving down a group, the metallic properties of elements increase. All the periodic trends in physical properties are summarized in the figure displayed. The atomic radius decreases as we move from left to right of a periodic table and increases as we move down a group. All other properties such as ionization enthalpy, electron gain enthalpy, and electronegativity increase as we move from left to right across a period. They decrease as we go down a group. Also, non-metallic character increases as we move from left to right of the periodic table, and it decreases down a group. Students, let us do two multiple choice type questions. Okay, question number 3.38. Here you are given 4 elements and you are asked to arrange them according to the decreasing order of their metallic character. Okay, we know in a period electronegativity increases as we move from left to right. Since electronegativity is inversely related to metallic character, metallic character decreases as we move from left to right. Okay, therefore metallic character of potassium, magnesium and aluminium decreases in the order potassium greater than magnesium greater than aluminium. However, within a group, the electronegativity decreases and hence metallic character increases from top to bottom. So, aluminium is more metallic than boron. Therefore, the correct sequence of decreasing metallic character is potassium greater than magnesium greater than aluminium greater than boron. So, option D is correct. Moving on to question number 3.39. In this case, you are given 5 elements: boron, carbon, nitrogen, fluorine and silicon, and you are asked to arrange them in the correct order of their non-metallic character. Okay, in a period, we know the non-metallic character increases as we move from left to right of the periodic table. We know it is directly related to electronegativity. Okay, thus among boron, carbon, nitrogen and fluorine, non-metallic character decreases in the order fluorine greater than nitrogen greater than carbon greater than boron. However, within a group, non-metallic character decreases from top to bottom. So, carbon is more non-metallic than silicon. Okay, therefore, the correct sequence of decreasing non-metallic character is fluorine greater than nitrogen greater than carbon greater than boron greater than silicon. So, option C is correct. Children, you would be able to answer such type of questions only if you know the location of these elements in the periodic table, and that too according to their atomic number. You must know at least the location of elements belonging to the first 3 periods. Okay, you must know the location of group 1 elements, group 2 elements, the halogen family, the oxygen family and noble gases. Only then you can answer questions related to this type. Question number 3.23. How would you react to the statement that the electronegativity of nitrogen on Pauling scale is 3 in all the nitrogen compounds? Remember, I told you earlier, electronegativity of any given element is not a constant. Okay, it varies depending on the element to which it is bonded. Nitrogen can be bonded to carbon, to nitrogen itself, to sulfur, to oxygen. Okay, so electronegativity value of nitrogen changes. It varies depending on the element to which it is bonded. Okay, so the statement that the electronegativity of nitrogen on Pauling scale is 3 in all the nitrogen compounds is wrong. Okay, even if it is not Pauling scale, if they are given Mulligan-Jaffe scale instead or Allred-Rockow scale, even then the statement would stand wrong because the value of electronegativity is not a constant. Okay, it varies according to the element to which nitrogen is bonded to. So, children, I hope you have understood what electronegativity is and how it varies among elements in the periodic table. Thank you for watching.